Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome, everyone, to Huntington, West Virginia, Joan C. Edwards Stadium, home of the Marshall Thundering Herd. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the West Virginia Mountaineers, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Marshall Thundering Herd. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Mountaineers will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Marshall Thundering Herd will go on offense first to start this game. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors, and you've got to limit the penalties, because those will kill you, Pollard.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on second down. Back to throw, it's Turner. Back open in the middle.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job of it.
Wants to throw on first down. Not able to hook up the air, incomplete. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollack off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollack cut blocked, maybe even double-team high-low, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. So West Virginia's offense will have its first possession of the game. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the second level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand this guy is a top-shelf player, and I'll be honest, this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this season, but this individual matchup, you got to get him on the ground. You got to find a way to corral him, slow him down. He can't be the game wrecker. If that's the case, it's going to be too easy for this offense.
And if you're on offense, you got to be thinking, let's dominate in the trenches and let's get our star running back into the second level against this linebacker. We've got an athletic advantage at that position. So if we can free him up into the second level of this defense, make him make guys miss, those are going to be explosive plays for the offense.
They have a first down at the 41-yard line. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. You'll take this every time, 5 yards on the first down play.
And that's something this offense is going to try to do in this game, and they're doing it early. They want to establish the run game. They want to be more physical. They want to control the line.
It's a seam wide open. Touchdown, Mountaineers. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible, because he'll make it happen.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. From inside the 10, here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You see all this movement in football now, all the stemming, the defensive line, they're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield and make this life hard on this running back.
The Thundering Herd needing a ton of ground to get it to that first down marker. Off play action. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. They try to get it outside on the left. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
You know, these little 1 to 2, 3-yard gains early, they're like body blows in a boxing match, and those gains become 10, 12, 15-yarders as the game goes on and they wear this defense down.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. They'd be looking at a 53-yard field goal from here. Instead, they'll try to pick it up on fourth down. Tries to get it on the ground. The Mountaineers get enough for the first down.
And in these situations, you're never looked at poorly, right? You can go for these situations because it's a really long field goal, so it's not a guaranteed make, or I can be aggressive offensively, and I like the choice. Be aggressive, get the first down. Nice job by the offense.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Toss sweep right. Oh, better look out. Got the first down and more. Out of bounds at the very edge of the red zone at the 20. And the Mountaineers are flying down the field. They'll leave it with him. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Just when they're looking run, now up top. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll go to the air. Caught in the backfield. It's White. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. We've reached the end of the period. It's West Virginia on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on third here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming.
He's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, West Virginia.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. Marshall quick to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Turner. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Marshall comes to the line way behind the sticks here on 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Turner. Fakes to grab. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. Nice move to keep running.
You know, as a quarterback, when you're doing this zone read play, you got to read that defensive end. If he crashes down hard inside to take the running back away, right away you know now you're keeping the football. Nice job by the quarterback.
On the run, it's Allen. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Thundering Herd faces a 3rd and short. Keeps it on the bootleg. Grabbed behind the line. It's Turner. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Marshall will be forced to punt. He's got it. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. From the gun, running back on the move. Picks up the first down, still moving. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed over the middle, it's Barnes. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back has it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. First down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and forced a tackle for a loss.
Back to pass on 2nd down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. The Mountaineers are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Mountaineers will bring the punt team onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the second quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
Marshall comes to the line way behind the sticks here on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Turner. Quick strike complete. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Marshall comes to the line facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Marshall will be forced to punt. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He makes a little bit of headway and is pushed out of bounds at the 43. Now on 2nd down. The offense changing the play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's going to throw deep right side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Right down the middle. For the 3rd straight play, the pass falls incomplete. The Mountaineers line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Got enough for the 1st down. They'll immediately call timeout. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Back to throw, it's Turner. Under fire. He'll pull it down. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Lacey. They stop him just a link or two short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Got it in the middle. It's Turner. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. And this is a weird move. They're sending out the field goal unit here. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun 1st half between these rivals. And talk about a 1st half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
They come to the line facing third and long from the 25. Quarterback making adjustments. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Hamilton. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. New set of downs after the completion. Keeps it on the draw. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Mountaineers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. The Mountaineers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Quick shovel pass. There he goes. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Touchdown, Mountaineers. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. Here he comes with the return. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Looking to throw, it's Turner. Quickly complete. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. Marshall might go for a big play here on 2nd and short. The play action fake. Caught behind the line. It's Allen. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Marshall quick to the line. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picked up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch? Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. He breaks a tackle. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Thundering Herd to the line, facing a 2nd and short.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big gain, but you look up, and they're in 2nd and short, 2nd and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
Marshall now lines up trying to convert on 3rd and short. Catch in the middle, it's Harmon. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. The run from the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Marshall comes to the line way behind the sticks here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Here comes the Heat. Running to Green. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man. Don't force the football. We already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the first down. Now you got to keep it going.
Finding an escape route. There he goes. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Caught over the middle. It's Lacey. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Dropping back, it's Turner. Gets it out fast. Stop is made at the 8, but it'll be enough to set up a 1st and goal. Marshall looking for the score on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays to the passing game.
And a really great job by the defense adjusting now, because on this drive, this quarterback has found his guy a few times, and now the defense is saying, we are double covering him. You might throw it somewhere else, but that guy is not gonna make the catch.
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. A relatively short field goal try from 26 yards out. He splits the uprights. Are forced to settle for 3. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll get rid of it. It's caught. Oh, a lot of space. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw on 1st down. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. This should be the last play of the quarter.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Makes a grab on the shot. Touchdown, Mountaineers. And the beatdown has ensued.
Number 17 with the grab and the score.
When you can run like that, the quarterback is going to give you opportunities. And look at him run by the defenders. QB sees it, stick the hand up in the air, catch the football, get to the end zone.
Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and West Virginia has the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Looking for a man, it's Turner. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Turner. Running wide open down the gut of the field. It's a running. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Marshall!
This guy is so dangerous because of his speed. He can take the top off the defense, and he did it right there on the post. Great arm talent, getting to throw out in front of him. It didn't matter how many DBs they had deep on that one. I don't think they could have stopped.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point cuts the lead to 28-10. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that.
Well, they try to go onside kick, but that's why they're called the hands team. Great job recovering that ball.
Toss to the left. Creates a little room. He'll be shoved out of bounds at the 35-yard line. And the Mountaineers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking for room. It's Edwards. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Black 24. Here we go.
To the ground. He's got it again. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. Now they'll run it on the toss. Got room to work. They'll make the stop, and he gets 4 on the play. Ball's at the 25.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
The handoff, keep working on that clock. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll try the run. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Quarterback may change this route. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got it. And it's complete at the 6. Defense right there, but now they're backed up with a goal-to-go situation. The Mountaineers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal.
Really nice job there of the quarterback. Reading coverage, he knew exactly.
Oh, they're not free. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And that's hard to swallow. You're in scoring position. You got set up perfectly inside the 5-yard line. Everything looking good. You can't fumble the football. You got to take care of it. And what a missed opportunity for this offense.
This drive will start at the 6-yard line.
White 53.
From the gun, the ground game. Shows him the stiff arm. Gets a little breathing room there as he's out of bounds at the 10. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to pass. It's Turner. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. He'll throw on 3rd down. Gonna try to get it himself. Running into the open space. This offense has a little room and a fresh set of downs at the 23. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Payne. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to fire. Pulls it in. It's Harmon. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line. The Thundering Herd faces a 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. They'll try to snap it quickly. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
Well, at this point of the game, in the second half, down 3 possessions, you're not punting anymore, right? Every 4th down you're going to be going for, regardless of where you are on the field. The problem is, defense knows it.
Turning on the Jets. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. And the Mountaineers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
After this, it'll be a wrap. Wants to throw on 1st down. Spits it out to the back. And that's how you finish it off. Scoring on the final play of the game doesn't affect the outcome. Just a little cherry on top of the sundae. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to go on to the NFL. They'll be in locker rooms next year. They'll be talking about this for a long time.